of how many segues Hannah does that make no sense.
Speaking of segues, I'm taking it upon myself to be the moderator of this panel because I love power. And also, I'm just so excited to get another chance to be on stage with my two best friends, which leads to our first question.
Your two best friends, the microphone and an audience.
Could they start the clock?
Oh yeah, we know we start the clock.
Not only a conversation, it's a competition.
Hands on a hard body.
Okay, first thing I would like to address.
I have never ever birthed any of you from my loins.
Yeah, unless Beans just learned how to talk, I don't want to hear moms coming from the audience.
Well, let me ask you ladies this. Yes. As stunning, beautiful young women, have you noticed an upsurgence in being called mom lately?
It makes me wonder, are there that many like maternal issues happening out there that like we're the supplements for? Your moms are probably not as bad as you think. They just don't have a YouTube channel.
Exactly, because I'll tell ya, if I was actually your mom,
Yeah.
I would have had you very young, and you would not be well-adjusted enough to come to anything. You would be a very fucked up person.
Maybe I'll never be teaching you how to make the drinks. She'd just be drinking them around you. Yeah, it's a very bizarre phenomenon. I feel like we want to be your friend, so it's very weird for us to be called mom. I don't
Slap in
know.
the face.
Yeah, it's a
Slap in the face, wow. As someone who's never been called mom, I can't relate. Just kidding.
Dad! Welcome to you getting it the most for the rest of your life.
You did have a mom haircut for a while.
I looked at the thumbnail for your first Drunk Kitchen. If any of you have access to the internet right now and want to do yourselves a favor, please look up, what is it, butter?
Butter your shit.
Butter your shit. If you look at Hannah there, you think, what?
But even more recently, like with Hank Green's corn, like,
Oh,
in
yeah.
2 years, you still had it. Whenever we see Hannah with like old school hair, or when she puts on a wig, we call her Janet from accounting. She's like all the edge is lost.
Mamrie, I have another question for you. As your accountant, how does it feel to be a New York Times best-selling author? For those of you that don't know, Mamrie has a book called You Deserve a Drink. It is hilarious. It is heartfelt.
Do you know the full title?
Yeah, You Deserve a Drink. A tale of mild debauchery.
Debauchery? Let me see that sauce.
Tales of
Boozy
Boozy
misadventures from
Tales
of Debauchery.
Yes! Together, you figure out your friend's book title.
Thanks, guys. It feels awesome. It feels legitimizing. My parents know like what to say I do now, which is great. I don't have to lie in church anymore. And I'm gonna ping pong this thing back to you. You guys are bestsellers before I was. Also, guys, I'll tell you what, the fear is real when your two best friends make the list and you're like, oh God, what if I don't?
I am sorry, I am so distracted by this Kia car thinking that we're about to break out The Price is Right and give someone a call right now.
I tell you what though, if one of those fucking hamsters comes out of the tree.
I've seen Mamrie see a rat from like
Oh my
half a mile
God.
away in a subway station and jump on a bench and start crying. What is this new bit you're doing?
Guys, speaking of rats, one time, just for the record, Mamrie does not like rats. And one time, somebody brought
Any rodent bad, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. That was just like a knee-jerk reaction.
And that's the
Like I
story
was
of
kicked
how
your
we
rat.
First question. Do you guys want more questions from me?
Oh
or from
yeah,
me?
should we tell everyone that we're going to be taking questions through a hashtag, Trinity Vidcon, I believe is the official hashtag for this session. And so we've already tweeted it out, and you guys have tweeted us some really great questions, and I think we'll just start answering them.
Great. Let's log one off with something easy. Louisa at Grace Helbig asks, who has the best dog?
It's between these two. Mine's a fucking maniac.
Her dog is quite a handful, but I respect so many things.
Actually, Beans is an actual handful.
Oh.
So,
Okay, but just so everyone understands, to clarify between the extreme fear you have of rodents and then the extreme love
went
and
there.
passion you have of beans, how?
I don't know. You show me a rat whose tongue hangs out like that, and probably could all renegotiate.
Beans is a great dog.
I mean, all our dogs are so lovely in different ways. Like Grace said, Goose is a damn maniac. But when
Who's
that
just as passionate about all the feelings at once?
Rose is just like, am I being weird? What?
That's not cool.
but then when she's in a hoodie, side saddle,
Oh my
She
god.
does that little thing where she's just like, oh, hello, miss.
Yeah, she's really good at tricking you into thinking that she's adorable.
Yeah, but then you get like, one time I was sleeping on your couch and Goose was being cute, and you get like loving kisses,
Yeah.
loving cuddles, and you're like, aww. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, no, we're
Too much. She knows no bounds.
she is overly attached girlfriend.
Yeah, she's an extremist. She's either extremely depressed and just stares at you with a side eye from a distance, wearing a hoodie that you put on her the night before for your own emotional satisfaction, or she's a raging maniac of excitement.
Which, by the way, you guys, we get a lot of when is there going to be a Howley Trinity collab, which is my favorite thing y'all have ever invented, is the name Howley Trinity.
It's great.
It's like, as much as I would like to see Beans riding on Goose's back, like a tiny jockey,
Yeah.
I mean, they're basically an interspecies friendship.
No, and it's also why we have Photoshop. Like, that can happen without
And
them
fan
actually
art.
being in the physical presence of each other.
Yeah, we could draw that. Ollie and Beans met, and Beans definitely. Ollie, what you guys know, is a very submissive dog. She's very like, what's up? Yeah, no, that's
What did the dog trainer say? She's aggressively.
She's aggressively submissive. So she's just kind of like Tyler Oakley. She's like, yeah, but Beans,
Take
you
a
know,
picture. Let's take a
Beans is
picture.
like the size of Ollie's head. And Ollie was like, what's up, man? And Beans was like, and Ollie was like, we're cool.
Beans is like.
Look, we don't know. You guys got Ollie and Beans when they were puppies. Like Beans.
Oh, Goose. I got Goose confused about it. Yeah.
Goose and Puppy. Beans is a straight up street. I'm not gonna say street rat because I hate that. Street dog. Like, I don't know what she did for 5.5 years. That's a gamble. Like,
How she survived.
she could have led a gang. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing is that Beans is so small that
This is just an hour of us talking about our dog.
It's just an hour of us psychoanalyzing our dogs and our relationship to them. Beans is so small, but there is video of Beans like literally growling at Ollie that if Beans was a goose-sized dog, it might
It'd be terrifying.
She'd be put down.
It'd be terrifying.
because Beans is
But
so
she
small.
snarls with the tongue out. So it's like,
You can literally, if a situation presented itself, go, okay, you're done here.
And then you
pick
kick
her
her
up like a kitten.
Oh, you guys are great. You guys are a lot of fun. Here's another question. Not that one. Here we go. Oh, okay. Elise exclamation point at my drunk Ollie. That's never gonna happen, guys. Asks, how often do you stalk fan accounts?
All the damn time.
Yeah, we're always watching because we are narcissists, so we're checking those tags. I mean, I think we kind of check on a, I don't know about your personal
Say your
life.
truth, Grace.
I check on a, I check in rotation my Tumblr tags with all the other social media just as like a means to be like, have I done anything awful that I need to know about?
Yeah.
I check it constantly. I say it's the #1 reason why my phone's always dead. Me checking my Tumblr tags, etc.
I would say the same.
But how often do you check a thing and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna see who this person is. And click on their icon.
Reverse stalk. I call it reverse stalking, and I do it, I don't know, hard to say. I would say like 1 out of 2 clicks. I just like to know. I just like to know what people are
I like to
thinking.
see what they're about. If they hate me to such like a pure, passionate level, I like to see like what do they actually like.
But hate is just, it's another form of passion. You know what they say, the opposite of love is apathy. So, oh no, that's not a sweet thing, I'm just a fact. I'm looking at Trinity Vidcon some more.
Oh, I took some screen grabs. Here's one from Hannah to the Heart. Whose Snapchat game is the strongest? You guys did
Well, let me
we're
just ask.
all very active on Snapchat.
What do you like? Lots of like,
Why don't we just ask them? Who's all about that? Who's Scoop?
Mamrie sisters, walking the beads, walking the beads.
With a show of hands, whose favorite is Hannah's? Whose favorite is mine? Whose favorite is Grace's? How many of you don't have hands?
Or Snapchat.
We all have very different approaches to Snapchat.
Look, I've invested in styluses. That's how dedicated I am to my Snapchat game. I want to draw all my photos in a way that doesn't look crude unless it's intentional.
Yeah, pretty strong.
I just snapped that question right now. So,
I saw you snapping it. Snatching.
All I snap is food and my dog.
is there,
That's what I want.
then here's my follow-up question to both of you. Is there someone on Snapchat that you check regularly?
Oh my god.
You're like excited about checking?
So many people. You guys, myself.
Last night I was watching Miranda sing Snapchat and dying over it.
I know, but
Joshua!
but last night she snapped too, or maybe it was yesterday, because I have like no service here, so I haven't Snapchat anything. She was in Miranda costume, but speaking like Colleen, and it like freaked me out.
Yeah.
And I'm friends with her.
Whoa, that like breaks the illusion. I don't like that at all.
I mean, I think we all know.
Well, you don't know what?
That Santa's not real. Sorry.
Somebody asked, can we start calling
We don't
it
have the internet.
Here we go. Do you guys take inspiration from each other? If so, what are the examples?
Yes, I definitely 100% take inspiration from you guys because I feel like our schedules, they're either like completely aligned because we're doing some sort of tour or a Vidcon or something like this, or they're completely unaligned, and so Mamrie will be doing something every day for 12 days straight, and I'm just sitting at home, or Hannah's doing like a million things. And so I get inspiration when I hear about all the other things that you guys are doing as like a means to be like, I gotta keep doing things. Let's keep doing things.
Is that inspiration, or is that just like competitive? Like where?
Well, I think competition is like kind of a huge part of inspiration.
Hey, listen, the opposite of love is apathy.
And the opposite of hate is, who knows?
I absolutely am like motivated by you guys like doing stuff and getting stuff done. Like when Mamrie was writing her book, and I had to put a quote on the back saying, "This book is way better than my book." And Mamrie would be like, "I gotta write another book."
Oh, we're getting an exclusive?
Oh yeah, wait, this is a great opportunity for that. I'm writing another book. Yay! It's a done deal. Coming to your constant promotion soon.
If you could use one word, not to reveal too much, but like one word to give any sort of like hint or something that gets people excited about what they can expect from this second book. You can think about it. Not to put you on the spot, but to be completely on the spot.
I guess the one word would be, oh my god,
You know what? We have
Sean! Ooh, I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
Okay.
Heads up.
Oh, all right.
Cool. My anxiety level's real calm right now.
We have been very grown up and responsible at this convention, I would think.
Mamrie has been in bed before midnight watching Guy Fieri every night. And that's how you have to clap.
At what point, I don't know if I was texting you or Tyler, but I was like, this is tough to admit, but I'm currently watching an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives that I watched earlier today. I don't care. If there was a riveting empanada process, I was all about it.
I was saying that earlier today because I was like, this is like the least crazy I've ever felt at a VidCon. You know, and I think it's because like we're growing up a little bit. Like I remember back.
It's always the convention.
It's
Like,
always
it's so organized.
Yeah, absolutely. But I also remember like back at like the very first cons that we were all friends at, like solid like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., just wasted nights doing a panel in sunglasses because I'm like, I'm still a little drunk. Like that to me is like, oh no, that's great. No, I wouldn't do that.
My first VidCon, I didn't have a room. They didn't give me a room, so I was just staying with Grace.
Yeah.
And it was Grace and I and Tim, her brother, and his boyfriend, right?
Wait, was that in the thing that with the 2 beds and we had all the cots?
I can't remember. It's
I know,
all blurred together.
but I know, I stayed with you. Yeah.
In one room together.
I was staying with Grace, and we were out drinking that night, and that's when it was still small enough that like we'd be drinking at the lobby bar.
Yeah.
And Grace went up to bed, and she wasn't answering her phone or anything, and I didn't have a key, and I met Colleen Ballinger like twice, and I was like, hey bitch, I'm spending the night with you. And she was like, cool, okay. So I stayed in a bed with her sister Rachel, and I fell in love with Rachel because Rachel went to Taco Bell and walked through the drive-thru and got me bean burritos.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
This is a great start to a friendship.
Wait, so it means that you could stay in her room, but you had to sleep in the bed with her sister.
Yeah, and then her sister, I don't think Rachel like thought it through because I was like, we're sharing a bed. You really want to pick up those bean burritos for me?
I learned that lesson. It's a tough one. But Mamrie has, and I just remarked on it yesterday, no matter how progressive the convention gets and how like adult we get about it, Mamrie still has an early morning convention walk in the hallways that you can identify from a distance, no matter how late you've gone out the night before.
What does it look like?
It's literally, I came down the hallway with Diane yesterday, and I was like, is that Mamrie? And then I looked at your legs and what you were holding, I was like, that's Mamrie. It's literally she's going to Wendy's room to get hair and makeup, she's holding a coffee cup, and she can't find the number, so it's her just walking down the hallway like this. And the kid on a hoverboard like fucking goes by, and she's like, it's my favorite thing.
Have you guys stood on those things yet?
No, I hate them.
I stood on one. I was at the one of the lounges and I stood. You guys know
Did you
those
feel
little,
16?
you know those little zippy Zoom boards that all the kids have now? It was very startling, yeah. And then I was like, before I get on, just tell me how do I get off of it? And they were like, oh, well, just
You have to,
step
like, back off.
You back off backwards. And they kept saying, just trust it, just trust it.
Speaking as someone who fell off a Segway.
Mamrie literally fell off a version of that with handlebars. You're gonna ask her while standing still in a circle of 6 people.
They came after me.
And you know who didn't? Any of us to help you.
Oh, but you guys were just enjoying it. Speaking of coming after people,
Wait, we could have done a perfect segue after a Segway story. Speaking of Segways.
at Grace's Heavenly Legs asks, since today is National Dance Day,
Can't wait to check the ALDC's Instagram.
that's a question. Who is your favorite dancer on Dance Moms? Also, favorite Dance Mom.
Favorite dance mom and favorite dancer on Dance Mom?
My favorite dance mom is Jill.
My favorite
Jill. Which one?
Jill is
Jill is Because Kendall is
terrified.
good with Abby.
Oh.
I love it.
My favorite dance mom is Holly.
You're saying that because she follows you on Instagram.
Follows me on Instagram.
And
Twitter.
screen grabbed a picture the other day and sent it to me. She goes, look who was the first person to like my Instagram photo. Dance Mom's Holly.
Wait, Holly is...
Yes, Mom.
Oh, yeah, she's the one that... You're all liars!
She's the one that won't stand for it anymore.
She just can't take it anymore! Yeah.
Yeah, she always closes her eyes.
She closes her eyes and cries. Can't take it, but can't not take her mic pack off and not have that public
She was a lawyer.
Look, yeah.
She gave up
Holly's
her law.
great.
They're all great.
Who's your favorite?
I
Dancer or dance mom?
mean, I just love Abby. Does she qualify as both?
Yes.
She was a mom to Broadway baby. She was a dog, she got stuffed.
I'm getting really, this is just turning into Dance Moms the After Show.
Yeah, sorry.
She's a wonderful, wonderful maniac.
Yeah, we had fun with her on your show.
Yeah, right. These aren't even segues. These are just...
We say, speaking of fun, Mamrie's not even trying to find questions.
No.
Here's a question.
I'm the one who in pictures won't look rude.
I said this to all of you beforehand. We should have a plan of getting the questions. And you were all like, there's chips in this green room. Here's a question from Peter WBU. Where do you shop for your clothes? And I want to pile onto this question about the fact that Mamrie DIYs a lot of her clothes that are my favorite items of your we were talking about the shirt that you made for Playlist, where you just ironed all the letters
Oh,
on the
yeah.
front of it.
Oh, that was a great
That's my favorite outfits. I brought iron-on letters to Playlist and was like, oh, I'll create some funny phrases, but I didn't have any scissors to cut out the letters, so I just ironed the whole sheet of letters.
And so it just looked like an
So it was just like A, 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 B, B, C, 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 D, D. And people were just like, what does it mean? I'm like, hashtag secret project.
Here's a question that really I think is going to drive us all to think. At home, at Grace's Heart's asks, are noodles and pasta the same thing?
Whoa. Is
No.
that mean?
I think noodles are longer. Like, I don't know if you call like a penne a noodle.
You have
Well,
a
a pasta.
Spaghetti.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have been watching Food Network every night since you've been here.
And sometimes those years of my life I think are wasted pay off.
So spaghetti is a noodle?
Or pasta.
I think noodle might just be the kind of like country way of calling pasta, you know? I don't know. Or is noodle an Asian food? Pasta is an Italian.
This is the question, guys. This is the question being answered here today.
Yeah, this is the one where we all break down and have panic attacks about.
All right, well, based on that, I'm going to look up questions because that one was not so good.
In my heart, I want to know, what is your go-to party drink?
Ooh, depends at like
What stage of the
what
party
stage of the
we're at.
party. Are you
Yeah.
trying to get turned? Or like, did you already call Grubhub?
And if so, turned down for what?
Yeah.
White wine?
Which wine? I would say I started, vodka soda is a really nice, easy, clean little thing to start it off with. But I don't know, also just a whiskey. Just a whiskey.
Oh yeah, you're a whiskey person.
I do like that. Go-to party drink.
I go vodka soda because also if you want to slow down and not feel like you're not drinking with your friends, you can just have soda and it looks like you're drinking a vodka soda.
I'll do a cocktail because I like things that have taste to them.
Okay, alright.
Vodka soda, I can only do a few and then I'm just like, this is just watery vodka.
Big time.
I need a splash of something, you know what I mean?
Do you guys have any hangover cures or tips that you'd like to impart upon the youth?
Lactated ringers.
Ooh, well, you know us. We're all about that broth.
All about that soup. But I
All
discovered
about that
something
broth.
recently from Corey Cool. Corey Cool, co-host of my second favorite podcast, Psychobabble.
I love a psychobabble.
Love me a Psychobabble. I love it. And Corey, his number one hangover cure is eating an apple the next morning.
Oh, but that's so much
Is
fun
that a
when you're
euphemism?
hungover.
I hope not.
Why why an apple? What does that do?
Because it's crunchy, it's sweet, it's refreshing, and you usually have to get up and go find one.
Yeah, but I mean, I get like so tired when I eat apples. Like you get like bite 10 and you're just like, are we still doing this?
Still eating this apple. Noodles, pasta, apples. You guys heard it all here.
We're doing a cooking show.
We are the most scandalous Q&A you will ever listen to. I go for broth. I go for time.
Time?
I cancel like everything I have to do if I'm wildly hungover and just let myself like sit in my misery, kind of reflect on my mistakes and also just heal my wounds.
I do like a pressed juice.
Yeah, right.
With apple. I do pressed juices.
I have more questions.
Yeah.
If you were a Kardashian, which one would y'all be? I'm the baby. I'm North.
Then I'm the baby that's in the belly and that's getting figured out right now. She's pregnant again, right? Is she?
Yes. Who's
My news source.
Bob?
I would say I would love to be
It
Chloe.
had to be one of the sisters, yeah.
Chloe. Yeah, I feel like she's the funniest one. There's so many like cuts to her being like, are we what? What are we doing? Why are we doing this?
I'd be Kim so I could own you.
I would be, what's the mom name? Chris?
Chris.
I'd be Chris. She seems cool.
I like Chris.
I like Chris too. She seems very clever.
Oh, or Kendall, because she's friends with Cara Delevingne.
Oh, yeah!
And she's in that whole mix of Taylor Swift and the Carla Delevingne.
I know. What a cool group. What a cool hang.
Yeah,
We're never gonna be them.
No.
Oh, and she's also friends with Gigi the Hadada.
Who's Gigi the Hadid?
Gigi the Hadada.
Gigi Hadid.
Who's Gigi Hadid?
Gigi Hadid. Look it up.
All right.
She is the daughter of Real Housewife of Beverly Hills.
Yolanda Foster.
Yeah, Yolanda Foster.
Okay, I have one.
Yes.
Oh, I lost it. Okay. Who's best at doing hair and makeup?
Definitely Mamrie.
Mamrie.
She can give you such a haircut. Like you would.
And yet 30 minutes into the panel before that came up. Holy crap.
I gave myself 30 minutes before I went
I
down.
started sweating thinking about it.
Let's reenact it. Let's talk about it. Mamrie.
We wanted to make a hashtag for this panel. Oh my god! One of Mamrie's like greatest qualities is that she has such like deep sympathy if she feels like she's done something wrong to someone. Like she literally cannot live with herself.
It's because her forgiveness meter. She's like, if Hannah had done that to my hair,
I would never forgive
I
her.
would hunt her down. No, but it was amazing. I keep Mamrie on. So for those of you that don't know, we filmed a video back during St. Patrick's Day where we had wigs on, and Mamrie accidentally cut off a front section of my hair. And it was totally
Like this short though. It wasn't like a trim, it was like you had a Lego block.
And Mamrie was so upset. I was not fussed because my hair grows.
Yeah, she was fine because they were literally leaving the next day to go film Electra Woman and Dinah Girl.
Yeah.
And so she was like, she was like, I'm gonna have like professional hair for the next 5 weeks or whatever it was, so I'm not stressed. But
Mamrie was so freaked out. She literally, when I went to give her a hug, like it's okay, she was covered in sweat.
Like shaking.
I was like, Jesus. And she's like, ah.
we stopped the camera and took a shot and all sat there for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We were just like,
We watched the footage back. It was amazing.
and then we didn't get to show the videos for a month.
I know.
Because we filmed that in February and then that didn't go till St. Patrick's Day. And that was like such a tease to have that and not be able to show it.
Hannah and I went up to Vancouver to shoot Electra and Dinah Girl, and the hair guy had to like make wigs of our hair for our stunt doubles. So he like comes second day that we're there and is like going through our hair, like touching it, and then he just sees the front of Hannah's hair, and I was like, so here's what happened.
Fun story.
I was shooting a video in my kitchen with my friend, and she cut my hair off by accident. And he just did not give a shit.
No, that guy was amazing.
Okay, whatever. Cool.
Oh, but with makeup, I would say definitely Grace. True story. toilet drinking a Bloody Mary as Grace put false eyelashes
But
on.
not, she wasn't using the toilet. She
No,
was using
no,
the chair. It's a chair.
let you down. But yeah, she's my dance mom.
Yeah.
Totally honest. It's so cute when you watch.
I'm trying to do Hannah's makeup, and Hannah is like doing the makeup of a puppy. It's literally like, what? You said what?
Well, then people walk in the room and you're like,
Just sit.
"Hi." Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to sit still on a makeup stage.
Here's a great question. Your one in Oakley asks, sorry, I just really like that name. Can you do the best impersonation of each other?
Hi, I'm Mamrie Hart, and I'm so clever. I'm Grace Helbig. I'm tall.
I love just talking about my features.
I know. I'm a baby.
Dude, hey dude. Okay, dude. No, but like that's cool, but like dude.
No, cool. That's fine. Cool.
And this is Hannah like in the morning. She's like, I had eggs Benedict, and with just the perfect amount of berries. She gets so excited about breakfast. She's like,
No, I'm sorry. It's like I'm a morning person, and so like we usually pour into a car. And, oh my God, when we were driving from New York to Philadelphia. I was in the car and I was like, today is a beautiful day, and then we were waiting for Grace.
Yeah, I was late. I'm not a morning person.
Grace is not a morning
we're doing
person.
the like. At what point do we
Go
know she's
to her
gonna
hotel
slap
room
us?
and get her out.
Yeah, it's like, has someone made contact with Grace this morning?
No.
Okay, then we go to the hotel room and
Yeah.
behind her. But yeah, no, breakfast is the best meal of the day, and it's delicious.
What was that story you were starting to
I
tell?
don't know, I had nothing there. I just was talking about how we were waiting for you, and I'm a morning person, and Mamrie's not. We were
No, my breakfast. I got a granola bar in my purse right now. I'll bust down in a second. I would rather have more sleep than breakfast any day of the week.
Opposite. Well, your moms are getting divorced, because breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Speaking of impressions, Diane, Grace's assistant and lover,
No filter.
tour manager, Camp Dakota, and all that jazz,
Yeah.
we came up with an amazing challenge the other day that I might have to film, which is Tyler Oakley's soundbite or pissed off parrot.
Drag her! Yeah, drag her!
Oh my God, that's...
If anyone here has a parrot, please teach it a Tyler Oakley impression.
We gotta set up that website that's like beer can bacon, said by a
Beer
Jamaican.
can.
Bear can. Tyler Oakley or pissed off parrot. Wow, you guys. Ooh, oh, listen to this.
What happened? Did you
Satan?
stroke?
Satan's tweeting at us?
Satan?
He got my facts.
Well, this is nice. How do y'all feel knowing that you guys have saved so many lives just by posting videos and being yourself? 95.
That's really, yeah. That's super sweet.
I don't know what the 95 stood for, but
They-
it's so like...
They tweeted it 95 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sometimes people put numbers after the amount of times they tweeted the same tweet at you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hell is boring.
The Wi-Fi is awful.
I don't know. That's a very intense question. I don't really sit and wrap my brain around it because that's
Because you're too busy
It's-
watching Guy Fieri.
yeah. No, that's kind of a mind-blowing question, and if I think about it too much, I'll just like get up. Listen, I can't think about this stuff. I've got dumb videos to make.
I had to think of more words that rhyme with vagina today. It's wonderful. I mean, you can't ever say that that's a bad thing at all, ever. It's a very overwhelming feeling.
Look at Grace's shoulders. Just in the
Look at her, classic Helbig. There it is.
Now we're
Look at that.
Now I'm calm and candid. Let's do this. More cues.
Okay, here's a question from Julia. Julia asks, on a scale of 1 to cringe, how do you feel about your very first video?
Yeah, it was really dumb.
What was your first video?
My first video
Tell
was
us.
My first
Toast?
video, no,
Oh, it's
my
Grace,
first video
yeah.
on YouTube was called A Portrait of a Grace, and it's a video that I did for a class in college that was like an editing class where it's like you have to do a video self-portrait, and that was the only parameter. It had to be a video that you edited that was under, I think, 1.5 minutes or something, and then you could do whatever you wanted to get the point across of who you were. And I did a weird montage to a Black Eyed Peas song.
Well, which one?
The one that goes dun 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 dun.
Oh no, like the one that's like,
The
have
one-
you ever?
Yeah, that's like the world and we gotta fix it. There's so much hate and we gotta change it.
There's people hungry.
Yeah, where's the love? Where's the love?
We got that. We really good at party games. Ourselves moms.
You know what? You call us mom.
Yeah, you know that
People crying. What we got dancing.
that mashed potato song about the world.
I'm seeing the mom.
That was my first video. What were yours?
That was my drunk kitchen.
Was it really, but honestly, was it really the first video you ever uploaded to the internet? Not that I know that you ever uploaded anything else, but like, did you ever upload anything before the first My Drunk Kitchen?
I did. In 2009, I sent Maggie a video that I made for her that was all about being sisters.
Really?
And it was just like pictures and words. But that was just, it wasn't and neither was my drunk. It was just like, meow.
Here's a message to a friend.
Yeah, and then I deleted it after I posted My Drunk Kitchen because I had all these strangers, or now, like, obviously, years later, it
That was
doesn't
like a
feel that way.
personal thing,
But 2011, I had 2 videos up on My Heart Dough, and it was like this very intimate video of pictures I sent to Maggie and this video I made for Hannah. And then there were suddenly the comment section was blowing up, and I was like, I should probably take that one dedicated to like my 9-year-old sister down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Internet's awful.
No, my first one on YouTube was Why Dad. Yeah.
You're very
Why Dad? Why Mom?
I was so innocent then.
But you had both. Your sketch comedy group was up on YouTube before that?
That wasn't on YouTube.
Oh.
That was on like a comedy website, and then it went to YouTube. No, so I like all the videos I did, because I did videos in college and stuff, and I was doing editing classes and things, but like it wasn't on YouTube. The first thing was Tiger Wood Gimlet, Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen was the first.
Yeah, and you know what? In that first video, you did like roaming close-ups of the ingredients.
Yeah, I did.
Like, we shot it more like a cooking show.
I tried to make it real artistic.
I loved it.
She's an artist. How'd you come up with the name You Deserve a Drink?
Thought of it. I don't know. It wasn't like anything meaningful to me. I just think it's
Something along the lines of like My Drunk Kitchen. Just like came up with words.
Yeah, it was just an idea. I didn't really. It was a happy bonus that the acronym is Why Dad, which I think is just so funny.
Yeah, I think we were
Drink
thinking.
and scream Why Dad.
Yeah, we were talking through it and realized that was the acronym. We're like, oh, this is the perfect title then for this series. Lost in the sauce of these tweets now. If we remember and know how to do the Camp Dakota song. And I am.
The like, I'm a
Yeah.
Camp Dakota. K-O-T-A. Yeah, like, oh.
There we did it. We did it.
Yeah.
No, it's like, I hate it when the summer ends.
Gotta say goodbye to my best friend, Camp Dakota. I love you so, and I don't know how
The rest goes. Oh no, that's
No,
the
there's another one that's like swimming, tennis,
racquetball.
That song literally was written by Mamrie going to set that day, knowing that we had to shoot a dance sequence of us at like the end of the summer.
Yeah, so you see me for 2 hours at the edge of set just being like,
coming.
Which is also incidentally how no filter show openings get made. It's us in hotel rooms being like, click, click onto YouTube.
And Mamrie would be like, what if we do this move? And then Hannah and I'd be like, we can't do it.
Like, Amir's always like, it's a simple routine, blah, 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 and then a soupy-doopy-boo. And then I'm always like, yeah, I got it.
you've gotten better at it though.
I have. It's been years.
The first no
God.
filter show we did, like I remember we just had you stand there and we like danced around
No,
you.
the very first No Filter show, well, the first show that we did on tour when we left LA, because we like, not the
The Northwest tour?
Yeah, the one that we did in Boston, the very first one. You forgot the lyrics of the song in the very beginning of it, and you were like, I hate this, I can't do this.
Yeah, it was hard. Live performing on a stage is terrifying.
Like, Hannah was so confident, she's backstage, we're wearing leggings.
Confident?
Well, we're like all pumping each other up. We're wearing random leggings, our own t-shirt.
Yeah, that we bought at the mall, like in Boston the night before.
Hannah, I think you might have been wearing a jean
I was
vest.
wearing a denim vest.
A denim vest.
Look,
And then
we all are confused.
She comes out on stage first and she's like, ah! Oh no! And she just kind of bounces like a toddler until Grace and I come out.
But then that's when we like really embraced, not when, but it added to the embracing of the fact that our shows are really sloppy, they're really floppy, but that's what makes them so fun, is that it's so...
How many people here have ever been to a No Filter show? Yes, a solid 35. Thank you. Thank you for going. How many of you guys have been to shows from other YouTubers, like Lily's show or Tyler's show? A solid 35. Thank you. Good to
Those are good odds for us.
I know, I felt the same way. I have a question.
Yes.
What do you want for your birthday this year?
Is this a question from you planning Mamrie and I's birthdays?
It's from...
I think this is from Payback because Hannah has like 30 things of mustard at her.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Do you guys know that what we gave Hannah for her birthday this year? We were doing a no filter show and we had her close her eyes and
Well,
then...
no, I pranked both of you at the same time on stage.
You did prank
I
us.
really had that.
But anyway, long story short, Hannah loves mustard. So Grace and I gave her a Mustard of the Month club.
And it's not one mustard a month, it's three. 3 mustards a month. And now I have, well, I guess we can figure it out exactly. I have too many mustards. That's how many mustards I have.
That's a whole cabinet.
My
of different
refrigerator
mustards.
door is filled with mustard. Because I can't bring myself to throw it away. It's too good.
It's a great gift.
It was a great
It's
gift.
from the Mustard Society.
Oh, here's a question from @TrinityFan19. Who's your YouTube crush, Mamrie?
YouTube crush. Well...
I like the camera is just on Grace looking at Mamrie.
Fuck, I don't know. You guys go first. I don't have it. Like a ooh cute or like a oh I like to be that person. You know what I mean?
Well, now I don't understand what your definition of the word crush is.
I think we have to define what we mean by crush.
Admire, somebody would
Oh,
admire.
mine is Natalie Tran, community channel. So sweet and so funny, and her videos are just so well done.
Yeah, Natalie Tran is great. And also in real life, guys, she is the most like docile, like sweetest, gentlest, like spur of a person. She's just lovely. But she's so funny and smart. So you're interacting with someone who seems like very polite, or you're like, oh, thank you, but you know that they've got like a razor sharp wit to them.
And that they're constantly observing.
Oh yeah, big
I
time.
love the fact that her videos are all based on her personal observations of the world, of one minute moment that we all kind of experience and might overlook, and then she blows it out into a 5-minute like sketch about it, and I just think that it's so smart and so
Brilliant.
it's cool. It's very cool.
I really like Kick the PJ. I think like what that guy can create out of cardboard. It's not stylistically his shit is so awesome that like I don't know. I feel like it's watching a movie and you guys all know about Oscar's Hotel.
It is so cool.
So it was one of the coolest days I've ever had.
But it's one of those things where we all got asked to do it separately at other times, and knowing that each of us were all going to do it, and then finding out what our characters were for the show was a real interesting experience where they were like, Grace, we really want you to do this show, it's really cool, blah, blah, blah. We want you to play an aloof hermit crab. And I was like, you want me to play a hermit that doesn't remember anything ever? Oh, so you want me to play myself? Got it. And then Mamrie was like, yeah, they asked me to play a drunk octopus chef. And I was like, what is this weird commentary on us?
And then they asked me to play a queen bee, who everybody
picture of my costume, but I'm in like a massive octopus costume. And there were like several puppeteers underneath me. First of all, there were several puppeteers.
Everyone take a drink.
But they were operating the different tentacles. I was also operating 2 tentacles. But it was the...
When are you not? Kidding, sorry. It was such a dad joke. Operators underneath you.
Squiggles. That was a text, that was a Twitter shit. Anyway, but it was a very humbling thing when they had to, you know, you can't have fans on or anything because of noise when you film, so you're always sweating.
She had to incorporate the sweat into her character.
Well, I was super sweaty, and there are 4 people underneath me, and I'm like, hello, and welcome to the den of Mamrie's crotch. I've been in this, but like, I'm painted.
You realize what you are saying right now? I was so sweaty, and there were 4 people under me, and welcome to a den of Mamrie's crotch. Soundbite for the next VidCon.
But like, I'm painted into the costume, so I'm literally, I have my hand, what?
It just gets better.
What? I just painted it so I can't put my face back.
And then what?
So no, you guys are weird. This is
Don't be off my
This might be the least perverted thing I've ever said.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
No, but I'm in there and I got the tentacles and I'm in it and I can't get out of it.
Can't get out. But do you want to get out? You do kind of like it in there.
Slowly steps back from Oscar's hotel.
I know. So speaking of Oscar's Hotel,
Anyway, it was a great day. No wonder they told me I was the most professional what they worked with.
Oh yeah, with me and my giant hermit crab cove. We're just gyrating.
I blinded the director. I blinded PJ with the glitter from my face. He got a shard of glitter in his eye the day we shot. If you watch Snapchat, you can actually see the moment where it went to his eye. Because I went like this with my hand, and then he's like, we're Snapchatting, you see him start winking with the eye that later had a piece of glitter that cut it.
Let it be dangerous.
Glitter be dangerous. Dude, you know what's crazy though? Is that glitter was literally all over my entire face. I got nothing in my eyes. And it was in my eyelashes. They put it in my eyelashes. But then the director's like, I got a piece in my eye. And I'm like, I'm sorry. This substance that's all over my eyelashes is bad for your eyes? Good. I'm sorry. And then I had to wear high heels, which is always uncomfortable.
When I was getting glued into it, I still don't understand this bit. When I was getting glued into it, I looked directly at my makeup artist and I said, just an FYI, I'm having a panic attack. Because I would have ruined the costume if I would have gone, I gotta get the fuck out of this thing. So I was just like, I'm having a panic attack. So I might not respond to you at the moment. So
Because I have to take my...
that'd be great.
Jeez.
That's a panic attack octopus.
The realities. What, you know, speaking of Oscar's Hotel, which is great, can I realize now this would be a good time to talk about something else too. But I want to talk about, I watched the trailer for Unicorn Island.
Yeah. Oh my god. It looks amazing.
A trip to Unicorn Island, the trailer.
Super tired and a week from starting Lady Jam is not the time to watch your trailer. I was just in my room like, my eyes out.
Really, really incredible stuff. Second only to another trailer that was launched this Thursday, last Thursday. 2 days ago, Mamrie Hart's classic, Electro Woman and Dino Girl.
You guys, if you let us do it, I wanted them to introduce us to stage as, please welcome the stars of Electro Woman and Dino Girl, and that other one.
I told Mamrie right before we came out, I was like, for a brief moment in time, Hannah and I flirted with the idea of telling you that we were running late for our Q&A and having to go on stage with you, and we were going to show up in our full Electro and Dino Girl costumes and just sit on stage with you in the costumes.
I was gonna come as Octo Chef.
I wanted to say that you would wear the ghillie suit and we would wear those.
Yeah, I thought for a moment that you'd wear a ghillie suit and we'd wear Electro and Dino Girl costumes, and it would have been great. It's really good we didn't actually.
Yeah, no, real bad. I regret even bringing up the idea that we never had.
But I'm super, super excited about EWDG. I saw a little bit, a tiny, tiny sliver of it, and it was so
Yeah,
and funny.
the teaser trailer is online. If you just follow Legendary on all their social media platforms, you can check it out there. And it's
Oh, cool. Look, there girl's got the poster.
she's running. And she can still have her cast on her foot. And I remember seeing the photos come back, and I was like, well, your butt looks great.
Yeah, I take what ass can get.
But it's exciting. We punch people in the face.
It's really exciting. We look cool. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But then, yeah, it's a really good story, and what? It's great.
Yeah, as critics say, 5 whoas out of whoa, whoa.
It's, dare I say, cheetalicious.
Yeah, we got a question from @Chester C asking, are you guys cheetalicious?
Are you cheetalicious?
Yeah. What is it?
So if any of you, Chester C used to work for Disney.
Oh yeah, too delicious.
He was the host of a series called Disney 365.
I'm Chester C. I'm here at the premiere of the Miley Cyrus movie in New York City. Hey, Miley. Hi, Chester. Are you feeling cheetalicious?
That's a good one.
That was great.
Paul Chester.
No, but if you guys ever want to watch Chester C's Disney 365,
Please do yourself a favor.
He was interviewing the chicken girls and he was like, are you cheetalicious?
And she goes, of course I am. And he goes, oh.
No, he goes, we're both there, but he goes, ha ha ha
If you want to do yourselves a favor, look up Chester C. Disney 365 on YouTube and you'll get a montage of all the hits. All the moments that are really good. Are you cheetalicious? You know I am.
Oh man. Disney stuff. How you guys doing? She gone, girl.
It's so dumb.
They gonna cry their eyelashes off. Are you guys feeling just as outlandish? Of course I am.
That's how I'm going to respond to any question I don't hear correctly or have an answer to. Hey, do you have life insurance?
Yeah, it's good. That's really good.
We got like 4 minutes left.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Have you guys seen, I already asked you this in the car and you guys said no, so never mind.
What?
Okay, have you guys seen Demi Lovato's new music video and you get any thoughts? Yes.
Never heard of them.
It's got a lot of Never heard of it.
Never heard of them.
Oh, here's a great question.
Okay.
That is actually a mission that I would love to bestow upon all of you.
Ooh.
Leanna Renee says, isn't it time we got Mametown over 1 million subscribers? What the actual fuck is happening, guys?
I didn't know if you mean Maytown as in me or Maytown as the channel, but let's just get White out there first. I'm under like, I need like 50,000 more.
Okay, so guys, can we tweet that out right now and get mine at over 1 million subscribers? God!
YouTube.com.
I want to celebrate.
I know, I just feel like it's the people that watch you make the drinks and they have an ambition to tell people to subscribe, but then they make the drinks and then they
They
get
forget.
dropped.
You know what I like to think is that everyone there is just so quality.
Yeah.
You don't need the numbers.
Yeah, you don't need the numbers. It's
But
really
I'll
true
take
though.
them.
I said, YouTube.com/you deserve a drink deserves a sub.
Yeah.
And by that, I'm like, sub.
I'm like a submarine sandwich.
Ooh, a veggie kind, like Safeway does.
Let's do one more question, I guess.
Okay, I mean, this might be a fun way to end it, or it might be terrible.
Uh-oh.
HTTP Christina wants to know, what's the most embarrassing experience ever? Please share. Hashtag Trinity Vidcon.
At Trinity, well, we each kind of went through our most embarrassing moments at our last No Filter show. Mine was forgetting the words to Club Can't Handle Me and making them up on stage.
Mine was taking a chance on love.
And mine was clogging a toilet.